Hello guys, thanks for stopping by. This was the front right wheel on my Jeep Wrangler Sahara 4-door Unlimited. This TPMS was a pain in the butt for a long time, and repeated visits by my son to our mechanic did not help. So I decided to do it on my own. I suspect this TPMS is a replacement by my mechanic as its ID is totally different from the remaining 4 wheels. Therefore, not an original that came with my Jeep. The mechanic probably installed a used one and then programmed my Jeep's ECU. Well, I guess this used TPMS was already in its last stages and it died. As can be seen, it has the old type of stem. It's held by a Torx T9 screw. This particular one needs a T9 Torx wrench to remove the screw, which is what I did. This is epoxied, difficult to remove. I'll try and replace the battery. I'll remove this, I'll cut open, replace the battery just as an experiment to see if I can make it work. This is not transmitting. I'm not receiving any signal from this. If replacing the battery doesn't work, then I intend using this one. This is a simpler installation. I just have to insert it from inside, then put this ring from the outside, and this will just screw on. Now we have a dust cap here. Using an SMD rework hot air station, I was able to heat it at 350 degrees Celsius. It did not really melt or become jelly-like. It became brittle, and I was able to break it off with a sharp knife. CR2050HR, Maxell, originally Maxell Japan. Voltage is 3 volts, as you can see here. So I've just done this area. I'll refrain from working on this part. I'll try to focus only on this area. So it is doable. I was able to easily break the spot welding on this nickel tab for the positive. It was not too difficult. I managed to pull out the battery, so you can see it here. So this is the positive terminal, this is the negative terminal. Now let us see what voltage it measures. This is negative, so it is pretty low, 1.09. No wonder it stopped working. Now I'll feed in 3 volt supply to these tabs and see if I can read from this TPMS module. Here I am supplying external 3 volts to this module here. So this is negative and this will be positive. You can see it's almost 3 volts now, 2.984 volts. And so let me trigger and see if this MaxiTPMS can pick up, sort of reactivate this TPMS. I'm using it on a Jeep Wrangler and it is 315 megahertz. Scan a single sensor. Yes. Trigger. It failed. So let me trigger again. Yeah, it picked up. I think it needs a certain orientation. So naturally the pressure is low. It is giving the ID. This was the original ID and the voltage is okay. So yes, we can make it work. I can actually connect another battery. I'll try to do that and put it back. But is it worth? Is the trouble worth? No, I don't think so. Because you need one thing, you need a lot of patience, and you'll have to again seal it back, and not many people will have the spot welding facility. So they'll have to solder. By soldering, we are actually damaging the battery because we are increasing the heat. Obviously, the ID that I was able to capture using the TPMS reader is the same as what we see here, 129046AE. Just for context, this CR2050HR is not just any button cell. This is automotive grade, and HR suffix stands for heat resistant. This is the data sheet from Maxell, and as can be seen, the capacity is 350 milliampere hour. The more common CR2032 is about 240 milliampere hour. The current cost is about $35 for 5 batteries. Replacing the battery is not practical, especially when low-cost replacement aftermarket TPMS are available easily. Thanks for watching.